Hits 105.5. That was Madness with Our House. Good morning. Welcome to the morning show. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday morning. It's time for Habitat Chat with Habitat for Humanity, Miami and Shelby County, and it's brought to us by Lockhart Incorporated, serving the community since 1945. In the studio with me, I have Scott Barr from Habitat for Humanity. Good morning, Scott. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. You got a lot of things going on.
We do. So let's start with, opportunity, right? I came down there. Goal was increase and improve programming. In a month and a half, we've already done 3 home repairs, and we are accepting home repair applications. So, if you know an individual out there that is a homeowner, the median household income is between 30 to 80%. They have been in their home in Miami or Shelby County for at least a year. And we would love to get an application. We are working on a lot of accessibility things, porches and ramps, and changing a bathroom for a senior or somebody that needs to get that tub into a walk-in shower, or get handicap bars in there, or, anything that's, working on accessibility, keeping the home functional for a family. So, if you know somebody that's out there, maybe you're a caseworker and you work with the senior population and you're in that home and you're like, wow, they just can't do it anymore, but they really need X. That's a good referral for a Habitat home repair program. And you can contact the office, 937-332-3763, and ask for an application. And we can go ahead and either email or mail that out. We have 2 that are scheduled, but we're getting to the point where we're going to need some applications because we've been able to grow our funding, which is great. The funding is there. The team is there. The partnerships are there. Can't say enough about what we're seeing with our Project Playhouse sponsorships. We have now somewhere pushing 12 Project Playhouses sponsored. We just had Collins Aerospace and the UAW in there Monday and Wednesday. They sponsored 2. And they built 2 all by themselves. And you don't have to build them when you sponsor them. It was something that they really wanted to do. It was really neat because the first session, the entire union staff went to one house kit to start, and that left the management team over on the other side, and they treated it like a competition that by the time they were done, how fast were they going to beat their supervisors and managers as the union staff. So it was neat. It was fun. The 2 houses that we're completing this week, one's going to go to the family abuse shelter in Troy, and the other's going to go to a child care program. And, the most important thing about all of this, even though those little playhouses are symbolic of the homes we build, the homes we repair, they make it to the nonprofit or the organization serving church. But what they do is they put money in the home repair program. I mean, that's why. So if you're a company out there and you're seeing this, and you're seeing this in our dedications and our press releases and our social media, and saying, wow, there's a neat way for me to give a gift that goes into both home repair, but it also is allowing a playhouse to make it to a domestic violence shelter or a child care location or a family abuse, or, we're going to get it out to many different youth-based organizations serving children. So again, if you would like to consider sponsoring, 937-332-3763, you can reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you about it. Love to have you come in, tour the facility. Really excited about, the things that we're doing on the home repair side, and not sure if you're queued up for a song or not, because I do want to come back and talk about Restore, some of the things that are going on in the Restore. Plus, we have a pretty cool announcement that we're going to make today as well. So, again, awesome. Really excited about the many things that are going on at Habitat right now, and look forward to talking about the Restore when we come back from break.
All right, coming up next, Pink Houses by John Mellencamp. It's Hits 105.5. Hits 105.5. That was John Mellencamp with Pink Houses. Good morning. Welcome to the morning show. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday morning. In the studio with me, I have Scott Barr from Habitat for Humanity of Miami and Shelby County, and we're going to continue Habitat Chat.
All right. Well, again, excited to share continuing about our Restore. And I like to always remind people the Restore is open for everybody. Sometimes there's that stigma of, well, do you have to be a Habitat family? Do you have to be a member? Is it a membership group? Do you have to be income qualified? Absolutely not. That store is for anybody, and we have folks from different walks of life that come in there. Some are seniors, some are families, some are shopping for college kids, some are collectors. Just folks come in and that store turns over its inventory on a daily and weekly basis, so you never know what you're going to find. And we've got paint in there and furniture in there and construction materials, lighting, trim, doors, windows, whatever gets donated at different times. We're able to provide that. It gets a second life. Some of the stuff is in excellent shape. Some of it's there to be refurbished and have a new life, especially some of the wood furniture that's in there. So, come on down and check that out. We will drive into Shelby County. We will drive into Miami County and pick up. And so you can schedule pickups by calling the Restore at 937-703-9683, and we'll schedule a day that we're in that community. We have a day that we always come up into Shelby County to go ahead and do pickups, and we'd love to be able to help you by getting it out of your house and helping declutter and getting it into our store where we'll test it and get it out on the floor and get it into somebody's home and have it have purpose. And that helps drive our message and programming. And normally I come on the air and tell you our hours are Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and from Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 to 4. And I'm pleased to share, starting May 1st, we are going to be opening Tuesdays as well from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So starting May 1st, it'll be Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6, and we'll have one additional shopping day in there in the week, and we'll be open 5 days of the week. So excited about that. That's coming May 1st. But again, if you've not been to our store, I would challenge you to come in. I had an opportunity in Florida to travel a couple, been to multiple in Ohio. Really impressed with how the community supports us. The community provides the donations, what we're able to offer. We have a very large floor space. And so I think people are surprised how large it is. Our lighting arbor is amazing. You can walk under that and see tons of lights, whether it's pendant or ceiling fan. I mean, it's amazing the amount of inventory we have in there. So, again, that Restore helps support the programming of the organization. We are, as a reminder, looking for more home repair applications. And so if you have that family, that senior, fixed income, accessibility, functionality, kitchen's not working the way it should, we would love bathroom needs, potentially a walk-in versus a tub. We'd love to look at an application, see if they're income qualified, see if the scope is something within our team's abilities to do, and would love to come have more applications come in. Contact the office, 937-332-3763, and we can get the application out, either email or mail, to the family.
Yeah, and also a lot of volunteer opportunities too as well.
Absolutely. Always looking for volunteers. Where I really would love some more volunteers right now are the folks that really want to go into homes. We have grown our activity center, the volunteers that are building the playhouses right now.
Okay.
We have had 2 come on in the last month. We've got one coming in April when they retire, and another one joining us that used to be a volunteer coming back in May. So we're getting some activity on our volunteers. But not all volunteers want to go into somebody else's home and work.
Gotcha.
There's that whole, it's safe if I'm in the Restore or and some people, is it cats? Is it dogs? Is it hey, you want to drive impact and you want to make the change. It's very rewarding when you're in the home and fixing the shower, fixing the kitchen, seeing the client's face, seeing the smiles. And again, we just completed our third one this week, and we will be starting our fourth one once permitting is done in Sydney on another property, and we've got one in Piqua lined up. So we're bouncing around the two counties. But, we've been in Troy, in rural Laura, near the Darke County line in Miami County. We'll Piqua, Sydney. We're working within our two-county area.
That's nice. Awesome. Well, that's good news, because I said we've been doing this for a month, and you started off with 8 playhouses, and now you're up to 12. So, I mean, just the impact that people want to be involved, and it's wonderful. We have a great community here.
We do, yeah. We just started launching that in January, and from middle of January to now, that's 12 playhouses that we've got spotted. That speaks tons to what we're doing in our community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. Well, thank you so much. That was Scott Barr from Habitat for Humanity, Miami and Shelby County, and that was brought to us by Lockhart Incorporated, serving our community since 1945. Well, Scott, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
My pleasure. Always great seeing you.
All right, coming up next, we're going to take a short break and look at your local weather. It's Hits 105.5.